Hi, my name is Willan Ziada, and I'm a New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. I am also a proud Phoenix Global Artist Ambassador. And today I am so excited to be talking with Phoenix's latest celebrity artist, Mauricio Martinez. Mauricio is a Mexican actor and a recording artist who recently starred as Emilio Estefan on Broadway in the musical On Your Feet. He is a household name in Mexico and Latin America, having starred in such shows as Beauty and the Beast, Saturday Night Fever, The Drowsy Chaperone, and Sweet Charity. And you can watch him now on the hit Netflix Emmy Award-winning NBC show, El Voto. Mauricio is such an amazing person who also has an amazing story. And before I get to speak with him, please just take a quick look at him in the hit musical On Your Feet. And if you want me, I'll be around forever. I don't wanna lose you now. Hello, Mauricio. How are you, my friend?
I am good. Happy to see you, my dear Will.
Oh, so good to see you. I think the last time we spoke, you were filming some fancy schmancy You Can't Talk About TV show in Miami, but you're back in New York now?
I'm back in New York. The weather's starting to warm, to heat up, and that's always a nice sign when spring is near. And I'm happy to be back home. Yes, I was in Miami for 2 months working, but happy to be home.
I love it. Well, listen, we just saw that fantastic clip of you from
Mm.
On Your Feet, and I can only imagine what an amazing experience that was. What was it like being in that Broadway show, and also how did it come about for you?
Well, it was definitely something that I've always dreamt of, being on Broadway. I came to study to New York when I was 18. And I left when my visa ran out, when my student visa ran out, and I pretty much started my career back home in Mexico. And then in 2016, I was invited to come a star in a musical at the New York Musical Festival, NYMF, which was called Children of Salt, a beautiful Mexican musical composed by a dear friend of mine from my hometown, Jaime Lozano, and I came to do it. And that summer, On Your Feet had just opened, and a couple of months, and then the lead was, I think he got a TV show or something, and he had to leave. So the casting director came to see me at the NIMP show, and when he saw me, he said that he just knew that I was perfect for the role, and he literally waited for me outside the theater and invited me to audition, and the rest is history. I mean, I went to audition. I met Gloria and Emilio, Jerry Mitchell, Sergio
Oh, just
Trujillo.
name drop Gloria,
Ah,
Emilio, Tony
it
winner
was,
Jerry Mitchell.
of course, my mind just went Grammy, Oscar, Tony, Olivier. Like I was just wow, and it was amazing. It was a dream come true. I couldn't have dreamt of a better show to make my Broadway debut with, because it's On Your Feet represents the union or the marriage of my two worlds. You
That's
know,
right.
my love for musical theater, for American musical theater here on Broadway, and my heritage and Latin music and my world in Spanish that I grew up with and that I'm also a part of. So, what better way to come do the crossover then, and my Broadway debut then, playing somebody so iconic and somebody so important in the music business, in the entertainment industry, and in the story of every Latino in the world. Because I think both Gloria and Emilio are definitely pioneers, and that's how it came about. And the rest is history. I did it here on Broadway for 8 weeks, and then I took it on the road for a year, and that was how I got my green card. So
No.
I literally became the American dream that I was playing night after night. So
What a
it was a
dream!
wonderful, wonderful experience.
What a dream
Yeah.
come true, and what a New York City fairy tale. And you mentioned trailblazers like the Estefans. I mean, you're also a trailblazer yourself, Maurizio, not only in the work that you do, but also in your story and the inspiration that you've been very public about, in these
Mhm.
past few years. And I know that when I got to know you, I not only got to know you as this amazing talent, but this amazing vulnerable human being of the planet
Hmm.
who is
Thank you.
who had so much courage to share his story. And for people who may just be meeting you here, would you mind going into that a little bit?
Oh, no, no, no. I'm very vocal about it because I've always believed in the power of the platforms that we as artists have. And there's also always a responsibility, not only as a public figure, but as a human being who is in the spotlight to share positivity and inspiration.
That's right.
And I'm a cancer survivor, 4-time cancer survivor, and I've also dealt with my fair share of mental health issues such as depression and anxiety due to the cancer every recurrence. So I'm always very vocal about it because I feel that people that follow me and people that have literally watched me grow in my life want to know a little bit more about me, and that's very personal, very intimate. But I think I firmly believe in paying it forward, and I think it's important to inspire people. If we inspire people through our art, through our music, through the work we do in stage, television, film, and obviously music that I love, why not also inspire in the personal side of it, which is let me help you struggle less. Let me help you suffer less. Let me help you, because you've certainly helped me. You helped me put food on my table because you're literally the audience, the public, the fans. That's what they do. They pay your bills.
That's right.
They're the ones who decide if you should stay in this business or not. They're the ones who buy your albums, go to your concerts, go to your Broadway shows, or they either flip the channel of on your TV show or they stay tuned. So we owe them a lot. So I firmly believe in that relationship. So that's why I'm very vocal about it. Because and specifically, I mean, cancer definitely yes, because it's. But I think people talk about that. Mental health, not so much.
That's
I
right.
think mental health, there's still a taboo around it, and I think it's so important to get that message out there and help inspire people to not be afraid of asking for help.
I can't help but think about, all of the people that you not only have, you know, touched within the country with which you're from, Mexico, correct?
Yes, Mexico.
But also the audiences in New York, across the country when you were on, tour. But you've
Mhm.
also been able to play, around the world, and you're known around the world. And, you know, I think about an app like FENIX that has a mission statement of many, but to really connect artists with fans.
Mhm.
I think about all of those fans who may not be able to be in touch with you, even within the social media platforms we have now, where
Yeah.
you're going to be able to stay in touch with them, do concerts for them virtually within this time, or tape them while concerts are able to open up in New York City.
Yes.
What a great opportunity for them to get almost like even more of a fuller picture of what we're doing now, getting to know you, Maurizio.
Oh yeah, I think Phoenix is a definitely a great, great, great way to keep connecting and just that connect in a deeper level. I mean, yeah, sure, there's many social platforms, but this one rounds it all up in a beautiful way that makes both the artist and the audience just feel closer. It's a friendship. I believe in long-term relationships. And definitely with fans and the audience, as I always used to call them, because I love to call them, because that's what they are. They are the audience, not only to your artistry but to your life. And they're with you in the good times and the bad times. So it's a beautiful way to round it all up and be closer and grow together. So I'm very grateful to be part of this wonderful project. I'm very excited, and I look forward to connecting with more people all over the world, and yeah, bring them closer to what it's like to be here in New York and be an immigrant, a Mexican immigrant who loves Broadway and fell in love with this world and is living his dream and is a survivor and is resilient. And I'm sure they're going to identify with that and they can relate, and we can stay closer and closer and grow together and learn from each other, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
you're an inspiration, my friend, and
Oh,
I'm
thank
so
you.
grateful for the time that you were able to give today. And I know I speak on behalf of so many. I can't wait to see where you go next, but I know it's, not to sound corny, but up and up and up. I mean, the possibilities with you, my friend, infinite.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's likewise, my dear. And I think I'm excited to see where we both go. It's going to be
And
great
I
to
can't wait to
witness.
collaborate with you.
Yes, we have to do it. Yes,
It's gonna
it's way
happen.
overdue. It's going to happen. It has to happen.
It has to, my friend. Well, God bless you, really, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Of course. Love you. And thank you, everyone.
In the digital age, artists and bands struggle to make a living. In fact, only a small number of artists can live off their craft. For the 98% of artists that don't have the luxury of being signed to a label, it's tough. But artists deserve to live off their art. Wherever you are around the world, appreciation of music does not change. FENIX brings bands and their fans together, whilst allowing bands to properly monetize their passion. The FENIX app will directly connect bands and fans with no need for middlemen. We're utilizing the blockchain to give the power back to the artist once and for all. Join FENIX, join the change.